In today's video, we are going to be going over every single leak for the Future Stars promo on FIFA 22. And when I say every single leak, I mean literally like the entire promo is leaked. All the players in Team 1, all the players in Team 2, dates for the rewards, tokens, everything you need to know, as well, of course, as the rewards for the tokens. The only thing we don't know off the top of our head, of course, is the SBCs, I believe, but I'm sure we'll know them very, very soon too. If you guys do enjoy these leak videos and you want more, make sure to drop a like on the channel and of course hit that subscribe button as well. It's much appreciated. It shows me that you guys really do like these leaks, and of course it helps the channel grow. So let's get into the leaks. First things first, we'll talk about the dates. Obviously, we do have the tokens released already. We've gotten the first couple objectives through the SBCs and stuff. So these tokens are going to be coming out for the rest of this week until the end of the Future Stars promo. Team 1 will be in packs on February 4th, which will be obviously this Friday. We will of course have a total of 28 tokens in this game as far as the objectives go, and the entire kind of reward market will open next week. I believe it will be with Team 2 on February 11th. Now the rewards of course were actually leaked a few days ago, but the first reward is a 50k pack. The second is an 81 to 89 player pack costing 3 tokens. Frimpong is the first player and he only costs 5 tokens for an 86 rated right back. Then we have a Future Star guaranteed pack, I think it is, which is 12 tokens, and then a better version of Frimpong for another 12. We have the 85 plus 10 player pack for 15, a disgusting looking Conor Gallagher. His card looks insane for 20 tokens, and then I think a Future Stars player pick for the max amount of tokens. So we have some crazy nice rewards, and of course these will be out officially next week. So then of course we have both Team 1 and Team 2 leaked. Now before we talk about any of the players, Future Stars is always a very interesting promo because of course it is very different. We don't get the same kind of meta players that we already have, for example like Salah, Mbappe. We don't get special card versions of them. Essentially we get, you know, a bunch of special cards, very boosted and very usable from players that we don't normally have, and sometimes those links are a little bit more unique, meaning that, you know, it's not just French Premier League, you know, you get it. Like, it's not the usual links. Sometimes some of these players have very unique ones, and that means that link investing tends to be very, very good for a promo like this. So with some of these unique players, we might take a deeper dive into the market, just kind of how they might impact, especially with the team being leaked so early on. A lot of people are going to be investing rather early, so it's good to get in investments very fast. We will have an investment guide out tomorrow, of course, so make sure to subscribe. But our first big player and our star man of the promo is Jude Bellingham in Team 1. We actually did get a picture from EA leaking him into the team. He looks really good. And then we also have Vlahovic, who is a really great player, and then ESR. So we have 3 really great players. Now these guys all have more generic links. I don't think there's going to be too many direct link investments that would rise up to these guys, so I wouldn't really worry too much about them. But then our next 3 are Cunha, Botman, and then Tushameni. I can't pronounce his name, but you guys know what I mean. He's on the screen right now, of course, and these 3 cards look like they could be really sick as well. I love the selection from EA so far. Then we also got Trincao, Poro, and Ndinka here, and these 3 are going to be rather decent as well. Again, nothing too crazy specific as far as heading into the mark goes, but these are another 3 cards that look like they could be really, really good. And then finally for Team 1, we have Konate, Ramos, and Damsgaard here. So these guys, again, 3 that are going to be really good. I'm excited for the Konate card. Of course, his ones to watch really hasn't been too much of a dub this year, so it'll be cool to kind of have these cards come in. Now, expect a lot of demand, and a lot of these cards will be very good. The lowest rated you'll probably see is like an 85 or 86, judging off of what EA have done for the past promos post Team of the Year in FIFA 21. And as I said, Team 2 is also leaked. So the star man in this promo for the Barcelona fans is Pedri. Now this is going to be a really, really sick card to kind of have in game. He's going to be really, really usable, and he will be the center mid spot. As I said, no stats are confirmed just yet, unfortunately, so we don't have a full indication. But we do know that he is going to be the star man. Now moving on to 3 more who are just pretty class anyways. We have Wirtz, Gravenberch, and then Lacroix. These three are going to be very good as well. I expect them to all be, really boosted up, probably all 90 rated. Lacroix is going to be pretty nasty as a center back. He'll probably be one of the best in the game, honestly. So these cards look very good. But we also have Daka and Brian Gill, two Premier League cards here. Now, Daka's interesting because he did get the Winter Wild card, the objective one. So I don't know how much he'll be boosted up because his other version is really good too. Obviously, this will be a market card where the other one wasn't, but I expect a really good Daka card too. And Brian Hill will be decent, I guess. Decent. So our next three players are Cacaret, Raspadori, and then Nunez. And these three cards look really decent as well. Now, Nunez is one that we're going to kind of take a look at after I finish announcing this team because he has interesting links. Obviously, he's on Benfica and he's Uruguayan, which are rather unique. He doesn't have super specific ones, so he's a player I'm going to keep an eye on. Our next three are actually Tyler Adams, Miranda, and Cabora here. And these three, again, all of them kind of have more unique ones, obviously, aside from Miranda here. Tyler Adams is an interesting one with the American links. We don't have many good American players. Clint Dempsey is not good. And, we really don't have anything else aside from maybe Pulisic. But even then, he's not super great. Cabora, we really have no links that we can go with. So anybody that would link to this card and is usable would be a great one. And then finally we have Seleucu and Ibanez here. And Seleucu is interesting too because he doesn't have a unique link, but he does link to, say, someone like Essien. So maybe you see, his card maybe spike up a little bit as a direct link to Seleucu. So yeah, guys, believe it or not, that is all the leaks we have. Somehow we don't have more. I'm surprised the next promo isn't leaked already too. But it's pretty crazy that they've come out so fast. Now, with some of those players, you guys have seen their nations and links. Any of them with unique links, you definitely want to go and look into some of the players that have direct links to them and are very scarce. So for example, if we just go ahead and take a look at the League of Portugal ones, because of course we know that the Benfica links are going to be a little more rare than, say, anything else. So if I can go down here and find League of Portugal here, and we can just go to, literally, we can just go straight off of Benfica, or any cards that would link, of course. Literally, any special cards that are good are going to be cards that would probably go up in price. So, for example, this Towerback card, Rafa maybe, Lucas Verissimo here. So cards that have, these unique links are going to do very well. And you can even just look in the league. It doesn't have to be specifically Benfica. But really, any card that has, is super decent, super usable. For example, the Luis Diaz card, he's going to be very interesting as far as everything goes. Obviously, as the transfer to Liverpool. And now he's going to be a little more rare. But just cards like those that are usable and are good and will link, those cards will do very well as far as unique ones go. As I said, Essien's not a bad shout either, just because he's the only player that's usable and has this unique kind of link to this guy. So you might see that, the base will go up a little bit. I'd recommend only the base or the prime, by the way. Don't go with a mid card. He's not very fun and usable, I guess. He's never really been. And the mid, of course, is still getting supplied. So look at some of those other cards that'll keep those prices up, and they may move up. I think those ones will be ones that do very well. But guys, tomorrow we'll have a complete full investment guide out for you. If you guys did enjoy today's video, drop a like, subscribe. Thank you for watching. Check the video out on your screen. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.